Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the Star Wars 1/12 scale StormTrooper mold kit from Bandai. This just came out recently. Got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I'm kind of excited for this one. Not quite a big Star Wars fan, but I do like their designs. One of which I'm actually starting to really like the StormTrooper. And this retails about 2,400 yen. You probably get it around probably $30 here in the US. Right, and this is actually a mold kit which you have to build. And if you're curious, there's actually just about 2 runners here. You get white and black. I've already built it though. And in particular on this one, you get a little bit of white, and there's actually a dark clear green on this for the eyes. And you got a tray of polycaps, and actually some of them you don't use. And what else we can talk about? It also comes with stickers or decals. Yeah, I think you have a regular one, and the blue backing is the water slide decals. So depending which one you prefer, preferably you want to use the water slide since it kind of adheres to the plastic a lot better. Yep. So you have 2 options. And I think that's about it for the box. Let's take a look at the mold kit. Alright, we got the StormTrooper here, and he looks amazing. It actually has a very glossy white finish, and I should have done the video when he's still on the runners. But I cannot wait to build this guy. Pretty cool stuff. And just a quick look around. There we go. He does come with a pretty interesting simple base. When I say simple, because you only have like a foot holder there, but this allows you to move in different position, and you could actually have him mount on 1 foot, and he can support the rest of the body if you want him just running and you want to have a nifty base with that. Also, you can flip it around and just have a blank square. And also underneath, there's another connector here, so if you want to have a row of StormTrooper lined up, you can do so. So I really like the concept of this the base. It's very simple and it works pretty well. Right, so here we go. StormTrooper, it looks amazing, and let's take a closer look and go over articulation. Actually, before we get to articulation, I just want to quickly demonstrate that you can do a running pose with a base. It's actually pretty cool. I might just leave him on this pose here. Yep. Right, and as you can see, he shines off the light quite well from my lamp. Really cool. Actually, his eyes are clear green, as you can see there, but it doesn't show well. Actually, someone can mod this to put some LED lights on inside, make his eye glow. Alright, so in terms of articulation, we have the neck. It's actually bolt jointed, as you can see the neck there. And kind of wish that the neck kind of goes up a little bit more. I feel like it's kind of hunched down on his torso along with his shoulders. And the shoulders, you have that ability to move the shoulder forward, which is great for other poses, so you can actually touch his other shoulder. And it's on a flap, so this will allow you to raise his arm up. And I'm trying to... So basically there's a joint there. It goes in the shoulder armor. There we go. It's a very wide range of movement. And let's see, you have a swivel on the bicep, then on the elbow, and you can add, there's actually a little bit of a, you can kind of slide this back and forth. and sliding allows you to bend it more, so that's good. Now on the torso, a little bit of a joint there, and left to right. The back here. And on the waist, you could actually lower this down if you want him to make it taller, or in certain poses like having him stretch his legs or move his feet forward. You want to kind of elongate that waist joint. And also, I was trying to have him kneel down. It's actually best if you extend that one. You have a 90-degree bend on the knee. And this one here, can extend it a little bit more forward. There we go. And he's able to do a kneeling pose. It's actually quite surprising. There we go. Takes a little bit of positioning, but he's able to do so. Oh, I just need to position it a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So again, you need to elongate that leg, or yeah, the leg from the waist. Moving on with the review. I think we already covered the knee. I just realized that the knee is actually a little different. Yep. I do want to point out that this skirts actually tend to pop off. Yeah, especially when you bump them, it does tend to pop off. I'm not sure if applying super glue, just having them fixed there, is a good idea. It probably is, but there's actually an alternative. Let me just get that. So there's two other pieces right here, and this extra pieces just depends on where you want to put the holster. So the holster here just kind of just pegs underneath, and you can peg it on the other side, but you have to use the other one, which is kind of hollow on the bottom. There we go. And I had the problem prior to putting it on, and I found out basically his butt plate here is not pushed all the way in. So you gotta make sure that's all the way in, and that will allow you to mount or connect this one properly. So just a few things I have noticed. And also this flap here, it's fixed. It's tabbing inside, and sometimes it makes me feel that it's kind of hindering it. But again, when you lower down the waist joint, it allows you to do that. Yeah, not sure why they have that there. So anyways, that's a few things that I've noticed on mine. Other than that, he's great. He has an ankle joint here. It's on, I believe, on a straight peg. There we go. It's a simple joint. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do. Well, it does have a little swivel there. If you want to do a certain wide stance, you can do so. So not bad. In terms of the toe, there's no toe joint, which might be a good thing. Kind of gives it that overall stability. And I think that's about it in terms of articulation. Another thing I want to point out is the holster. I have a problem with this part here. It doesn't tab in quite well, and for some weird reason, when you does push it in, it feels like this part here kind of bends or folds. It's not in the right length, in my opinion. Yeah, but I managed to get it in. It's gonna be loose. I'm not sure if it's gonna be loose for you or for yours. One thing I did try is at the ends, the ball joints on this, on both sides, I applied a bit of hobby cement. Let it dry completely, and once you put it on, kind of gives a little bit more friction. And here you can holster up, and there it goes. Here you can holster up one of the guns. Not too sure what this rifle is, but it looks pretty cool. Has like a little magazine on the side there. And you can also holster another pistol right here. and this way, this one goes this way instead. And I think, yeah, there we go. Put the kind of like the scope and there we go. He does have another weapon, which I will show in a bit. Just put this back on here. There we go. And the other one is, wait, I can grab it. This huge rifle. He does have a mounting, kind of like a stand on the end here, but it does not let you use it. It's just there for design wise. And I actually don't mind. Yeah, it's actually quite detailed. Very cool rifle. Alright, let's go over the different hands. Alright, so next up are the hands. We already have the open hands for both sides. And interesting enough, they do give you both trigger finger hands on left and right. So if you want to dual wield both pistols, you can do so. And you do have a closed fist only for the right hand. Yeah, I'm not sure why they only have it on the right. And a pointing finger on the left. Alright, so, and that's basically it. I kind of wish to give you both pairs of the pointing finger and the closed fist, or at least a closed fist. But they didn't do that. Anyways, let's put this on. Basically, we're just gonna split the hands by the knuckle. Take this out. Push that in. And just get everything together. Here we go. It's on a straight peg, which is great. I like straight peg wrist. There is a ball joint there though, which gives you a little bit more wrist movement. So that's good. And he's ready. I guess you can have him do the pointing pose right there. There's Jedis. I need to go, watch more Star Wars. There we go. So that's actually a pretty cool gimmick, having just the pointing hand on the left, which kind of probably makes sense to have it there. And of course, if you want to mount the bigger rifle, there we go. It's actually quite nice that the trigger finger fits on the trigger quite nicely. There we go, and let's just swap this with this one, and just have him hold it, and there we go. And again, with the posability of this, there's a lot of different poses you can do with this. Quite amazing. And actually, one of them is actually this one I like. Go back to the pointing finger. You could actually have him do this. Being stealthy. So again, a lot of cool poses with this figure. Here it is right next to a real great Axia. Actually, there's a running joke. I have a good friend who cosplays as a StormTrooper, and he likes Axia too. And on top of that, actually, I just found this. If you have, I believe, the high grade or the real grade 1/44 scale, when you pop off the head here, let's see if we can get that out. Get the fin. Let me put that back real quick. You can actually interchange the head. So if we pop this neck here with the ball joint, there we go. You can actually put this on. There we go. Yes, it's a small head, but you can pretend that this is the real face of a StormTrooper. And here we go. Have him hold this. And I think that's just funny. It's kind of cool too that you can put high grade Gundam kits. And some of you are probably not gonna make sense. Bandai makes Gundam mold kits, and some of you are probably just watching this video because you're a fan of Star Wars. But that's the other franchise for Bandai, or their main franchise, the Gundams. Right. And that's it for the review. I actually don't have any other StormTrooper figure to compare this with, but for those who are interested, it's about 6 inches in height, 1/12 scale. Yeah, pretty amazing. And that's about it. I do plan to get the SH Figuarts StormTrooper, although someone's telling me, there's other StormTrooper figures cheaper there, but why not? And yeah, we'll see a comparison from there on. And that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I'll put the link down below. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.